Okay, it's been a while since I've gotten on here live. I'm just gonna put my slippers on. I'm a little chilly, even though it's really hot outside, or it's muggy outside. It's humid, but it's always colder down here in my office. So it's been a while. So we were on vacation last week, and so I haven't done one of these in a while. Landon graduated, so it's just been kind of a crazy busy last month for us. They kind of pack in a lot of things for seniors, and then we had three. Anyway, it's just been kind of crazy. So I'm back, and I thought I would share what I found while we were away. And yeah, so some of these items I do like to say will be on my shop page on Wednesday, which is, I did not leave a link to that in the description, but I will when I get off of here. I will put it in the comments. But yeah, so let's just get started and see what I found. So I'm really packed in here. It's like, I just kind of shoved the camera here. So I found another one of these accordion peg racks. So I always pick these up when I find them. You guys are having a hard time finding them. So I use them all over our house. So I was excited to find one of these. I thought I would find more. I don't know, when you go away, you feel like you'll find more, like certain things, but I only found one more of those. I hit like I love brass candlesticks. And so I kind of hit the brass, just like a brass load of, these are all candlesticks. There's a pair and then that one. I just thought that one was so interesting. And then I found these two. I don't know if they would have been a set, so maybe there used to be three, but I found these as well. I love old brass. I always pick that up when I can find it. Oh my gosh, it's all the way down here. And then I've never seen one of these. A brass tray. I thought there was something on the back of here, but there's not. I've never seen like a brass tray like this. So I grabbed that. We actually found while we were away, we go to this place to start off kind of summer. We've done it for like the past 6 years, and they always have a church sale there when we're there. And so that's where I found a lot of this. It's so fun. It's not really, it's in a church, but I think it benefits something else. I don't know. The Lions Club, does that sound right? I found this Notre Dame corduroy, like it sat in her porch. The ladies that were working there, so fun to just talk to them. It sat in her porch, so it got a little sun faded, but I love old things like that, like pennants and stuff are so cool. I've picked up some pottery. I love pottery. This one, it's homemade, but she or he did a great job. And the colors are so pretty. I don't know why it does that. There's no sunlight out today. It's kind of an overcast day. Then I like to pick up things like this. It's got, these are so fun. Obviously for plants, you could put, what do I want to say, like herbs and stuff in it on your windowsill in the kitchen. Great for markers and scissors and stuff for kids. I used to have these caddies everywhere so that I could just pull out one caddy. It had everything they needed, and we could just sit down and they could do, like when they were in elementary school and they'd have cute little like coloring sheets for homework or something, or the summer months like we are in right now, we just have like art caddies all around just so that we could stay busy. I grabbed this bag of letters. I don't know, Pairs and Pairs. So I've never seen this game, but you guys, they're kind of like Scrabble tiles. They're a little bit bigger, but I thought these would be fun as well. So I grabbed these. There goes that light again. So I love old books, but before our house turns into a library, I have I'm picking them up for the shop. So I do pick up other ones for the shop. But right now for our home, I can only bring them home if they are green and then if they're smaller. So I really like these smaller books. They just don't take up as much space. And if they're green, because then I just kind of narrow it down. So like I said, we're not like a full-on library here in this house, because I definitely could be, because I have a slight obsession with those. And then this picture, it is a Hager picture, but I loved the cream color. So I grabbed that at the church sale, not a church sale. We did stop into some shops too while we were there. I grabbed these little vintage botanicals. They're smaller than the last ones I found, but kind of the same. I swear the bigger ones I had this same, what do I want to say, mat. But you could definitely take the mat off. But yeah, so I grabbed those. And then this other, this other framed, I loved this. This other, so it's an old frame and it is fabric, but it's gotta be like a vintage fabric with this bird, because the frame, like you can tell how old, like somebody framed this and this was ripped. That never bothers me. But I just loved this for spring, summer. This would be amazing on a gallery wall. The colors in it, the green, are amazing. Let me move this stuff over. You guys, so this is, I couldn't believe, this is like, I just imagine, like, that's why I love to go to church sales. Are you guys going to church sales yet? Because usually it's like the, you know, the older generation of the church that's working it or bringing in all their stuff. And like you find these amazing, I think this is called basket weave Pyrex. But like with the lids, they haven't been thrown in, like they've been taken care of. The color is so amazing. But that's why I love going to church sales, or I don't know, those kind of sales. I keep saying church. I'm just going to call it was a church sale, but it was benefiting something else. So wouldn't this be so fun? So we dream of having a cabin someday, or not even a cabin, just like a house where we like to go vacation. And when I love these old, this is like a kid size. Why? But if you get like Country Living magazine, and they will have like, you know, like in the summer, it's just like they'll have, what am I trying to, like canoe paddles and different, like a ton of them, or like they'll just have vintage kind of like lake stuff that I just love. Like this kind of stuff, you know, that like the pennants, and it's just like cabiny, like where, anyway. So I just love that kind of stuff. So I grabbed that. I grabbed, how many do I have? Oh, I have 2 here. I grabbed this. Look at this. I love the patina of this basket. It's like it's a picnic basket. So, whoops, storage and, it's perfect, perfect, perfect. Then I grabbed these. I swear these are from Target. I don't know, but they're strong and sturdy. I found a pair of those there as well. So I grabbed those. Always, 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 if you're at a thrift store, if you're at a church sale, if you're at a yard sale, look seasonally. Don't just, you know, oh, it's summer, so I have to pick up summer stuff. Pick up the stuff that's, you know, because then when fall rolls around, you are not having to buy new stuff. It's just, I'm looking for stuff all the time. I grabbed, I'm going to be a little bit quiet now. Gabrielle is babysitting. And so, they're here to pick her up. So I'm going to be a little bit quiet. And I think the dog just like, anyway. So then I always look at for old, records. And so, this one, yeah, anyway. So Christmas records, Christmas stuff. Surprise Hilly's not barking. I grabbed this tall wood candlestick. And this is probably from like a Home Goods or something, but the wood looks so pretty. So I grabbed that. I think you could take these off too if you didn't like these. Yeah, I think they are all, but keep the beads because you can use them for a little garland or something on a small Christmas tree. What, I cannot think of the name of these, but I used to have bowls with this color striping on it. But anyway, so I saw this and I grabbed that as well. And then, okay, so some of this other stuff, remember, so if you're on Instagram, it's at My Creative Days Shop is where, hang on, is where some of these things will be, and other things that I'm not sharing here right now. But this is probably my favorite find, because I just cannot wait to make it over. I cannot wait to make it over. So it's got all the drawers, and it's got, and it came with all the handles. Susan, is this McCoy? Is this it? I was thinking it was something else. That makes me even more excited. Okay, so this piece had all the drawers and the handles, whatever, but I took one off because I kind of wanted to see how it was going to work in deciding on what I was going to do with it. So one of them, it looks like it's missing a handle, but I've got it. But I'm not going to use the handles, but I'll use them on something else. Okay, it's massive. It's heavy. It's not massive. It's solid. So, can you guys, I will do this. I will try and kind of do it. It's going to have to be done in stages, because I'll have to, but can you guys, I already have a vision. I already have a vision of what, I love anything with lots of drawers, lots of storage, but then when it's like smaller like that, just those little compartments, obviously it can store all kinds of things, but I picture it looking totally different. So I can't wait to start that. And I will probably do that live here. It isn't, I don't think it's a library file, but yes, kind of like that. It's homemade. Somebody made this, like these little wood knobs. They're all crooked kind of, which that just makes me love it even more. But yeah, like, and it won't be this color. I want to take off the back so it's more straight. Kind of want to bang up the corners so it just kind of looks like an older, like little cubby piece, if you know what I mean. And then last but not least, okay, I have found, I don't know what it is, but it's a green, wait a minute, there's stuff in here. Oh, there's just, oh, okay. So I keep finding these green picnic baskets. And the last time, I think I was taking you guys thrifting, or it could have been Instagram. I took you thrifting with me, and everybody's like, get that, and I didn't get it. So this one was in such good condition, so I did get it. So some of this stuff will be on the shop page this Wednesday at noon Central Time. So, and I will leave a link. Actually, I'll put a link in the description. I'll just go back in and edit it because then we won't lose it in the comments. Okay, so what's your favorite find that I shared here? Okay, do you guys have a favorite find? For me, I always like to share, I really love the old corduroy pillow. And probably the cubby. Well, I love that bird too. The basket's amazing. I love the pumpkins. Betty, what is the wax for your furniture? Are you talking about the salve? The picture's so pretty. The picture is so pretty. If it's a salve, I can leave a, hello, Linda. I can leave a link for that. Just let me know if it's a salve you're talking about. Linda, what color do you love? What did I show? Absolutely love the color. I can't remember what okay. Yes, Cheryl, I have about 5 picnic baskets to decorate with them, and once in a while even use them as a picnic basket. Yes, and so like if you get country, I just always think of Country Living magazine because they will show those kinds of things and they'll have them all like stacked up, especially like this old, do you guys know what I'm talking about when I talk about this vibe? This is how my mind works. When I was at the church sale, and I was kind of, oh, we did get some stuff that's out in the garage, but it's stuff that we're going to use to repurpose. So it was like, one of them was an old chalkboard and it just kind of opened, you know, it's like folded like this and then it just kind of opens and then there's a chalkboard, but the chalkboard was missing. Well, that's an easy fix. So, and there were some wood pieces and stuff that we got too, but that's all out in the garage. But as I'm walking around and I'm kind of making a pile at this church and the lady's like, I can just see your mind working. Like, that's how I work. That's how I work. But like this old, like vintage, do you know what I mean? Like outdoorsy vibe type of thing. And so when you said you have like 5 picnic baskets, if you stack them all up, they look so cool stacked up. There's tons of storage. You can store stuff in every one of them. And they just kind of make that little statement. And I feel like Country Living magazine does a lot of that. The Bing Crosby album, And You Are 63. It's a good one. I love like listening to that kind of music all the time. Like Alexa, that's what I love listening to that kind of music. They make them, okay. Anything with drawers, especially like little drawers, little cubbies. Yeah, if I find furniture pieces, like the more drawers it has or like the better for me. Because there's just so much storage. Why didn't it keep doing that? Let me see. Looks like a spice cabinet. Maybe. See, to me, it looks homemade. Like it looks like something that a guy would have had in his garage for little screws and little, you know what I mean, nuts and bolts and things like that. But it's not that dirty, which is good. That's always a good thing. Spice cabinet. So what are you guys saying? They would have, for a spice cabinet, they would have, I mean, it doesn't smell like well, that's another good thing, but you wouldn't have just put spice, like you'd put the jars in here. Would you have put the jars in here? Picnic baskets for sure in the pillow. Yeah, it's just got that vibe. You know what I mean? Hello. Oh no, late. Betty, you're all right. You can always watch it back when I get off of here. Wooden candlestick. It's so pretty. Pumpkins. They are like, do you know what I mean when I say they're like sturdy and strong? Like these things, you know, probably I would have never picked them up in Target and probably spent the $24 on them. Never, ever. But they're just not, like, I can't even push down on this. They're like that, you know what I mean? They're just really strong. And I should actually use my Google app and see what comes up for these. Because maybe they're even like more like Pottery Barn or something like that. Because I've just never, they're so good. Like they're so strong and sturdy. So it makes me think they're like a little bit more expensive. You know what I mean? The accordion peg. Yes, Janet. And that, just so you know, that for sure will be in the shop on Wednesday. Because I know everybody, so many people in the shop, like I find one and then it's gone so quick. That pottery, I love that too. I don't know where I said it. I love like clay. I do. I just love it. Okay. Rhonda, this is vintage McCoy. I'm glad you said something. It does. Oh, wait a minute. It does have a stamped number and it says USA on the bottom. I need to get my Google app out. I just need to get back into the swing of things. That'll help me too. But you guys are much better than Google. So thank you very much. Isn't the picnic basket good? Which one? The green one or the wicker one? My favorite is a cabinet with the gable missing. Make a wonderful doll clothing storage thing. Yes, it would. It would. The cream colored picture is so pretty. And it's a good size too. Like it's a, not a, I'll break something. I act like I can just, it's a really good size. It's really, the gold Pyrex bowl. Yes. Yes, it's like in such good condition. It's got the lid. That will be in the shop on Wednesday. It's so much fun for me. Like, I love thrifting and yard selling and church selling. It's the thrill of the hunt, and you guys that know and understand know, like, that will always be part of it. But I like to pick up stuff for our home, but I'm not a hoarder. Like, I'm always switching things out and I'm always getting rid of things. But being able to shop for you guys, or like for other people too, it's just made this so much more fun. The green picnic basket, Bev, it's a good one. I love the wood the boxes in that thing. Yes. Love the pumpkins. I do too. Oh, fresh spices they would have put in there. Okay. Well, they didn't do that, but oh my gosh. Rob and Chris, a tea cabinet. Like, I don't drink coffee, but I do love tea. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. Now, Gabriella likes tea too. Now it could maybe sit in our kitchen. I don't like a lot of things out on our countertops, but we have an area kind of in our dining room that, now I'm thinking, I just love to, I just want to make it over. I can't wait to get to do that. Hello in Denmark. Cookie cutters and jar lids, anything small. Yep, to put in, yep. The pumpkins are good. I don't know, yeah, they're really good. Yes. So Peggy, usually, and especially when our kids were like smaller and I had a lot more like little crafty things. Yes. Like that's exactly why I loved those little cubby things, because all kinds of art supplies and little things, and like they'd be labeled. And so the kids knew exactly where they'd go. So yes, totally. Craft supplies. Yes. Sewing. I don't know how to do any sewing. I can get a button on. Landon's shirt that he wore for graduation. He doesn't like to dress up, which I get it. Like sweats and, shorts and a sweatshirt and t-shirt is where it's at. And I totally get that. And so he had to have a dress shirt and a tie for like basketball games. And then he wore that for graduation, and one of his buttons was off. And I'm like, Landon, let me do that. And he's like, how did you learn how to do this? I'm like, it's pretty hard. Like, not all moms can sew like this. I mean, literally, that's all I can do. But he was pretty amazed. How did you learn how to do this? Landon, let me show you how to sew a button, because really, this isn't anything. This is the easy stuff. Oh, Matt did pick up also these. Like, he's always looking, at yard sales and church sales, whatever, for old tools like this, because just like with a lot of the furniture and the things that I buy for our home, tools aren't made the same. Like, so if he can find some good old tools and, for certain things, or, he will pick those up, because especially when you go to like an older guy's garage, where you can tell like he can't really do a lot of the big things anymore. So he just just getting rid of a lot of stuff. Like, there's so many times I go to sales and, Matt will be at work and I'm like, oh, thank goodness he's not here, because this is like, we don't need anymore. Like, how many of these screwdrivers does one person need? And it's like tape measures. I mean, if we don't have 85 tape measures, we aren't living right, I guess. I don't know. That and screwdrivers, and I mean, we all have our things, right? I guess. It's just so funny. I'm like, oh, a new screwdriver or a new tape measure, but he just found these ones. He's like, yeah, but this one, look at the numbers. They're a lot bigger and it does this. I'm like, oh, yes, it is a little different. I'm glad you got it. So, oh my gosh. But that's like me. Oh, look at this throw pillow. And Matt's like, don't we have 100? Yeah, but this one has, like I said, we all have our thing, right? So, oh my gosh. Okay. I didn't mean to do that, but it's nice to know it does that so easily. Okay, that's all I have to share today. Like I said, I will share this while I'm working on this little piece of furniture. You can have furniture that's this small too. I will leave a link to the shop in the description here when I get off of here. And yes, Peggy, yes, and that's when Matt finds them. Or they'll be like 10 cents a piece in a box, or like $1 for the whole box. 25 cents. Yep, that's where he loves to be. He loves to go through those. Yeah, yes. So yes, I will put a link to the shop in the description. Like I said, Wednesday, I will put some of these items and other things on at noon Central Time, so you can shop those items. And I will be on hopefully this week to share this little furniture makeover. And my course is still on sale. If you want to learn how to flip furniture for your home, or you want to grow a business around it, if you want to scale a business you've already started, you want to turn your hobby into a money-making thing, this course is for you. It is still on sale right now. We've added more than $500 in bonuses to this launch, but all those things will be going away. So if that's something you're interested in, I won't go into it now. Maybe I'll do that because there's another piece of furniture I'm going to start working on. So maybe I'll come on live and share that. We almost finished the hutch that I shared in stories yesterday. But anyway, if you want more information about that, I just want everybody to know, take advantage of this sale now, because that we're going to take the sale away and the bonuses won't be available either. So I just want to make sure everybody knows before that all ends. So if that's something you're interested in, you can put #sale in the comments and I will reach out to you with all that information. But, and if you know anybody that's looking to do that, or wants more information about that, please share this video with them, because I want to help as many people as we can. So, all right, now I can kind of put some of this stuff away. I can photograph some of this stuff. Whenever I get this stuff, it all just sits here until I can share it with you guys. And that kind of drives me crazy. So so now I can kind of put it away and photograph it. And yeah, all right. Have a great rest of your Monday, guys. It's good to be back. And I will talk with you guys real soon.